All right, now to our first conversation. We're taking a closer look at how Nigeria's e-commerce landscape is performing, during this year's Black Friday period. One of the biggest shopping moments of the year, from, shifting consumer behavior to the impact of, elevated inflation, even though inflation has been dropping. We look at platform performance, category trends. I will unpack, the shopper activity and, what to expect, for this holidays, when it comes to shopping and, if these companies are making sales. Join us for this conversation now. We have Dave Omoregie, is a Group Chief Operating Officer at Konga. Join me right here in studio. It's great to have you.
Happy pleasure to be here.
Happy Black Friday.
Thank you, thank you.
At this point.
Thank you.
While I was, surfing the internet, I was just seeing everywhere, Black Friday deal, 50% off, 40% off, 20% off, big, discounts. And I'm wondering, some of these discounts, are they real? At this point, in your opinion, because we've been talking about, the cost of living crisis, at this point, and definitely we know the average consumer has been through it, in 2025. So, in your view, I know you have access to most of the back ends, your platforms. What are you seeing? Are the consumers strong?
Ladi, thank you so much for the opportunity. So, I'd always say it that people think that what we do is gimmick, that there's a stunt behind it, but it's not the truth. We take a lot of time to prepare for these events, right? It climaxes today. I can tell you, for instance, that you would go on my website and you would see a phone, a smartphone, that is as low as 50,000 naira. You can't beat that price. Is it a laptop? Currently, I have a laptop that's about 334K. Decent, not refurbished. So, saying that it is a stunt, no, it's not a stunt.
So the discounts are real?
Very real, very real.
But how are the consumers reacting, in your opinion? This year, it's been a tough year. What have you seen so far? And do you think the consumers are ready to take advantage, of some of these discounts?
The experience has been, for when you compare year over year, 25 versus 2024, on all our major indicators, right, we've seen what we've done, we've outperformed the performance for our last year, right? If you look at it in terms of our GMV, major driver, our order volumes, traffic to websites, we've seen very healthy double-digit growth, right? That's what we've seen.
So regardless of, inflation being elevated, the Nigerian consumer is still out there shopping.
The Nigerian consumer is a very special consumer. So the year is a lot better than what we experienced last year with volatility around FX. There was sufficient time to plan suppliers, product availability, product assortment. So on the buyer side, what has happened is that they took their time, they've kept their funds. It is a time to upgrade their devices. It is a time to stock up. So in all, you would say that with even the position for inflation, right, people, despite that, have planned for this event, and we've seen it reflect in the patronage on the website. You must be aware that inflation is at its lowest since 2023. It was announced, I think, 16% in October. So
about 18%.
I think so. 16,
we go
16,
lower
16
than 18?
in October it was 16.
Yeah, but I know we've been on that downtrend for a while now.
Yes. And what really does that mean? It means that there's more purchasing power, right? It means that people are more receptive.
Even though some say they can't feel it, they can't feel it at the stores.
What we just see is that there is a lot of focus on essentials. People spend a lot of time trying to compare prices before making the buying decision. And also, as a business, what we've tried to do is we've positioned very well. We have deal windows, and these guys are constantly on the website trying to look at what we have and take advantage of them.
All right. So what do you think Nigerians are buying a lot this time? Is it gadgets? What are they piling cash into?
So what we see in the numbers would be everything around phones and tablets, computing, electronics, home and kitchen items. These are the major categories that have driven the growth this season. Because we are very laser focused on trying to service our customers, what we've done is we have a great array of products that we've displayed on the platform, waiting for consumers to come patronize us.
Right. So, definitely seeing inflation rate about 16.05% in October. And definitely analysts have talked about, the base year effect, and, where we had to, tweak the basket, when it comes to inflation. That's why we're seeing this, big drop. We know where we were before the rebasing.
You want to refer to the CPI?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm just wondering, because most of the time, we've talked about foreign exchange, how that volatility, takes inflation up, in Nigeria, and mostly in the urban centers. And the urban centers, we import more. We use more foreign goods. So that will play into foreign goods prices, I believe. So are we seeing that drop in inflation?
Yes.
When it comes to foreign
goods? Yes. We are seeing very positive indicators, right? From the buying and from the demand and the supply side, right? So when you compare year over year, there was a lot of buyer trepidation for 2024. That's not what we have in the current year, right? People have come all out. It's been a month-long campaign, right? Like I would say, the platform that we have is not just an online platform. We're able to meet our customers in using our retail outlets, right? We have in Lagos, for instance, over 10 outlets, and pan Nigeria over about 25, right? So what we do really is we are bringing best pricing, best assortment to our customers across the different categories.
Right. I'm talking about customers now. Any heavy consumer behavior shift? You notice anything?
What we're seeing is that customers are spending a lot of time on the website, like I said, trying to do price comparison. There is a major focus on essentials, value for money products, right? Value for money. They're also very brand sensitive. They are brand sensitive because there's direct implication to their post. And what we have as a business is, we have investors that understand the climb, and everything that we have on course is trying to do all that we can in terms of making these products available, supporting the business with even other business verticals. For instance, we've done really well with our partnership with L'Oreal. We are a major distributor with L'Oreal, and as I speak to you today, products will be discounted and as low as 50% on some select products. Customers are able to have access to that on the platform. And another thing that I see standing out in the current year would be that the Elon Musk's product, the Starlink, the satellite internet, has really done very well. Nigerians have been very receptive to that product. I didn't really expect that they would be that receptive.
All right. Let's look at, Nigerian sellers.
Yes.
At this point, how are they doing? How have the sellers performed? And are they in that giving spirits, really, when it comes to, giving out discounts?
So I was coming here this morning and I saw that one of the supermarkets around where I live, right, that they were stacking their products, getting ready for today's Black Friday. In the time past, it's not something that is common experience. So seeing that people are very deliberate, it is not a conversation for online only anymore. It's now a conversation that sits both offline and online. And that's major progress for us.
Right.
Yes.
All right, so, the festivities, they're upon us, at this point. What are you seeing for, gifting? Do you think Nigerians are going to be gifting a lot this season?
Okay, we do corporate, right? So as of today, we have a lot of requests where corporates are asking for gift items, and we are curating these deals for them. Yes. So yes, we see the demand.
Right.
We see the demand.
So Nigerians, businesses, households, still ready to give gifts.
They are ready to.
This season.
Surprisingly, they are ready to give gifts. They're comfortable. They're ready to give gifts.
Fantastic.
Yes.
I guess I love to hear that at this point, because definitely 2025 has
been tough, but in terms of the business, what we've seen is recovery.
Right.
Recovery.
And I guess
across board.
Thanks to foreign exchange.
Absolutely.
Foreign exchange stability.
Absolutely.
Thanks to, the rebasing, taking inflation, downwards. And I guess the urban side of things easing, when it comes to, prices. So do you think 2026 would still be
better,
great?
yeah.
Would it be better, or?
It will be better.
For consumers?
Absolutely.
And sellers?
For consumers and sellers.
We'll all be happy?
Everybody
2026.
will be happy. Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Yes.
All right, I share your optimism there. Thank you so much, Dave. Omoregie is the Group Chief Operating Officer at Konga.
Absolutely. Thank you.
So much.
It's been a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you.